This is Nick Nielsen, Mad Scientist of Muscle, and what I've got for you here is a follow-up to my prior review of Shilajit. Now, I found out that I was pronouncing it wrong in my previous video. It's not Shilajit, it's technically pronounced Shilajit. So, my correction there. Now, after I've been using this stuff for almost a year now. Now, what I did is I used it straight through for, I think it was about 5 or 6 months. And what I wanted to do to kind of get a good comparison on how this stuff really works is actually take some time off of it for an extended period and then go back on and kind of do a comparison, as it were. So what I did here, and here's a close-up of the bottle, matches my shirt quite nicely. This is what the inside looks like. It's got the internal thing, and this is the resin, and you can see it's very thick. It almost looks like tar, but you know, it smells awesome. I'm actually getting really used to the taste and the smell of the resin, and I quite like it. Actually, it kind of grows on you, even though in my first video I said it kind of smells like a bear's armpit and tastes like mountain dirt. It still kind of does, but I kind of like that now. So, you know, I actually look forward to taking this in the morning. So what I do here, and I'll show you my preparation, what I do with this stuff is I get some hot water going in the tap. I get some of this on the back end of a spoon, not the thicker end, because the thicker end has a hard time getting into that. So I use the back end of the spoon and I dig out about a pea-sized glob, put it into the hot tap water essentially, and just let it sit there for like 5 to 7 minutes. And that's about how long it takes for all the stuff to dissolve into basically a warm tea. And at that point, drink it down, all good. And when it's in that kind of liquid suspension, it doesn't taste really so bad at all. And like I said, I kind of look forward to it these days, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's kind of like I look forward to it because I feel like my body's benefiting from it. My body kind of needs it. So going back to my experience with it, I took time off of it, like 3 or 4 months off of it, to kind of get my levels back down to normal. And while I was, kind of tapering it off, I didn't really notice that much difference that I thought. However, when I got back onto it, I actually noticed a substantial difference. So, I actually felt like I had more energy. I felt like I was, internally stronger. It's kind of hard to explain, but I felt more solid inside, where it felt like I had better energy and I had better drive, and I was just kind of generally stronger, and I had more adaptability to stress. If I maybe was lacking sleep the night before, I could still train at a high level. Not that you should do that, but sometimes that's just how life works out. And bottom line, I found substantial benefits from being on this stuff. I've been on it again for a couple of months and taking it consistently every day, and I find the nutrients I get and the nutrient absorption improvements that I get from taking this, the humic and the fulvic acid, to be highly beneficial. One of the best parts and questions that I've got about this particular brand is, do they test for heavy metals? Because Shilajit is has a very strong affinity for heavy metals, which is one of the reasons it's so beneficial in your body, as long as you make sure that there are no heavy metals in it first. So you're not, putting those into your body. So you actually want this to be tested for heavy metals, specifically in this company, which makes it, it's called Natural Shilajit. They test their batches, so you can tell that there's no heavy metals in there. You take it, it actually pulls those heavy metals out of your body and helps you, get rid of those. So I hesitate to say that it's like a toxin detoxifier or whatever, but that's kind of what it is. It assists your body with the detoxification process. So, this is not like the miracle cure or anything like that. It's a long process, and if you've got a lot of toxic garbage kind of floating around in your system, this is going to help your body, like your liver and your kidneys, assist in the process of your body getting rid of it. It's not going to be like a miracle supplement or anything like that, but over time, this is going to help you substantially to get rid of that junk. So, for me personally, I like to stay on it. I'm still going to go and take time off of it every now and again. So I know there's in Ayurvedic medicine, they do recommend taking some time off of it and then going back on it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it continuously for, say, 2 months, and then maybe take a month off, and then just kind of cycle through it like that. I think there are substantial benefits to doing it that way as well. But bottom line, the taste and the smell will grow on you. It's really not so bad. They do have the honey version. They do have the capsule version. Personally, I'm totally fine with the resin version. I think how I'm using it is very easy to do. Literally just run hot water, dunk that back into the spoon, and then just let it sit, and then throw it back, and you're good to go. But to sum it up, essentially, I'm going to keep taking this stuff, and I definitely recommend you keep, if you're on it, keep taking it. If you have thought about trying it, definitely give this stuff a try. I prefer to take it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, because then it's going to go in and help with that, detoxification, help with getting the nutrients in, help with boosting your humic and fulvic acid levels in your body. You can take it with food. If you do take it with food, it's going to help to detoxify the food, essentially. So because, like I said, it has strong affinity to toxic stuff, if there's any garbage in your food that you want to kind of protect from, which maybe you shouldn't be eating it, but that's neither here nor there. But you can take that with the food you're eating to kind of pull the stuff that might be potentially, I won't say harmful, but not great for you in that food. It's not going to, like block carbs or anything like that, or block fats or anything like that. But it can, because it has an affinities for those kind of things, help to protect you against that. So bottom line, Shilajit just in general is a fantastic supplement. This brand in particular I can recommend because I've been using it for almost a year now, and I've felt the benefits of it. So give this stuff a shot. I have a coupon code in the links below. And again, I think there's a lot of benefits to taking this stuff. If you're considering giving this a try, I would say absolutely give this a try, because it can do a lot of really positive things for you.